Why Prince William and Duchess Kate will no longer split Christmas between their families. Sticking with Sandringham, Prince William and Duchess Kate will no longer switch off between spending Christmas with the royals and the Middleton family, an insider tells Us Weekly exclusively. Moving forward, Kate and William will continue to do Sandringham every Christmas Eve and day as opposed to alternating like they used to, the insider reveals, noting that the pair will visit the Middleton in Berkshire later in the festive season. That's the plan this year too, the insider continues. With the Queen and Philip's advancing ages, skipping years isn't an option anymore. Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her 92nd birthday this year, while Prince Philip, 97, made headlines in April after he underwent hip surgery. While the Duke of Edinburgh was forced to skip the family's Easter service that month, he did attend Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan's wedding in May. Us previously confirmed that Harry, 34, and Meghan, 37, will also join the family at Sandringham House in Norfolk, England. The former actress mother, Doria Ragland, however, was not formally invited for the festivities. She is of course welcome at Sandringham, a source previously told us. But she wasn't formally invited for this Christmas. On Christmas Eve, the family, including William and Kate's kids, Prince George, 5, Princess Charlotte, 3, and Prince Louis, 8 months, will open presents. Following a Christmas Eve dinner, the Queen will signal it's time for bed. The next day, their schedule includes church as a family and the monarch's annual Christmas speech. Sandringham at Christmas is beautifully decked out with a number of trees with antique decorations collected over the years, the first insider explained. It's an old home and may feel like it lacks modern amenities in some areas. It can get cold in the mornings and there are electric heaters dotted around in certain places, but it's also a home filled with some of the most amazing antiques and artwork. Since their 2011 wedding, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have always made an effort to swap where they spend Christmas each year. But, it's been reported that Prince William and Kate Middleton will no longer switch off between spending Christmas with the royals and the Middleton family. An insider told Us Weekly, moving forward, Kate and William will continue to do Sandringham every Christmas Eve and day as opposed to alternating like they used to, adding the pair will visit the Middleton in Berkshire later in the festive season. That's the plan this year too, the insider continues. With the Queen and Philip's advancing ages, skipping years isn't an option anymore. Queen Elizabeth celebrated her 92nd birthday this year, while Prince Philip celebrated his 97th. The Duke of Edinburgh underwent hip replacement surgery that forced him to skip the family's Easter service in April. He did, however, attend his grandson Prince Harry's May 19 wedding to Meghan Markle. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will attend Christmas at Sandringham, alongside other members of the royal family. Despite reports Meghan's mother Doria Ragland would also attend, it's been revealed she was not formally invited. She is of course welcome at Sandringham, a source previously told us. But she wasn't formally invited for this Christmas. It is very unusual for non-members of the royal family to join the Queen for Christmas Day, which is why Meghan's holiday debut with Harry last year before her wedding to Harry was incredibly rare. On December 20th, the Queen has arrived in Norfolk by train to begin her Christmas break, traveling without the Duke of Edinburgh. She caught the 10:42 Great Northern service from King's Cross Station in London and arrived at Platform 2 in King's Lynn on time, at 12:31 p.m. Guarded from the cold by a brown coat, black gloves and headscarf, the Queen stepped from the front carriage of the train onto the platform. She briefly mingled with passengers as she was escorted through a side exit to a waiting Range Rover. Sandringham, the Queen's private estate in Norfolk, is a 30-minute drive from King's Lynn. Passenger Phil K., 62, who boarded the train at Downham Market, said he did not know the Queen was on board until he arrived at King's Lynn and saw police and photographers on the platform. "I didn't see her, well, not that we went up that end of the train, but it's marvelous, isn't it?" he said. "I think it's great that she does travel by train. It just makes her more acceptable to the people doing things like that."